Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. Does anybody really know why Trump is so popular? These polls, they say it's the closest race and all that, Why is it, why is it so? Why do people want to be deceived? I think they want to be deceived. Everything out of this guy's mouth is deception. This latest thing about FEMA, telling lies to people so they don't want to collect or whatever for his own political purpose. Saying FEMA's not doing this, and the governors of both North Carolina and Georgia both come out and say, yeah, they're doing it. They're working. They're doing it. I can make contact with Biden, and he's called, and we've talked and all this, but that doesn't mean anything. Vance was asked, did Donald Trump lose the election? Well, then he changes the subject. Won't answer it. But to those people who listen, that's okay. It's not okay. He's a smooth talker. Trump isn't a smooth talker. Trump's a con man. Con people for years and years. He's a blowhard. Why at the rallies when he says some vulgarity, they laugh. They laugh. They think it's great. Here's a presidential candidate who can't, doesn't understand decorum. Doesn't understand respect for the flag, especially. That's so horrible. Puts his bloody name on the American flag. Flag that I fought for, others have died for, got maimed for. He doesn't care. Why do you care for a man like that? Why do they care for a man like that? He has no honor. He'll say anything and people believe it. I don't understand it. Is it just abortion? Is it just the love of being a Republican? And the name of it, or whatever that means? I'm not affiliated with any party. I'm not a Democrat. But I support a woman like Kamala Harris who at least is trying to show character, to be a person, to show some understanding about who we are, what we need. I don't know all her past. But I don't have to know all her past. It doesn't matter anyway. We certainly know more about Donald Trump than we know about Kamala Harris. But we know enough about her. Even Trump said back, Frisco was a great city 15 years ago, he said. Doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about. That's when she was the district attorney in San Francisco at the time. That's when, But it doesn't matter. None of this matters. The truth doesn't matter. He calls Putin after he was out of the White House. My gosh. What are they talking about? Selling some of the stuff he's got in his files there? Justice is slow when you're rich. It's not fair. Justice is definitely not blind. That's for sure. He gets away with murder. Most of us will not. It isn't fair, but it's the system we have. We have to make it better. But putting a man like that in there is not making it better. But why do they think it will be better? Because he uses vulgarities? Because he cuts down people? Because he just, degrades everything he touches? Denigrates the office of the presidency? It's horrible. And Biden's not standing up. I don't hear him. Once in a while he'll say something here and there. He's president of the United States. Use the bully pulpit. Stand up and shout. I don't know what's wrong with, these people of character today. People like Romney, I'm not going to say definitely I endorse Kamala Harris. I'll talk around it. You know what I mean. Now say it. Endorse it. There's what, 200 Republicans? Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, but not George Bush. They endorse this woman. They endorse her running mate, Waltz. They endorse them. Why? Because they believe in this Constitution, not because of all her policies and everything else. Whatever they are, they talk enough about policy. Trump doesn't say a dang thing about policy. He doesn't even understand the legalities of immigration. He doesn't understand temporary protective status or what it means. He calls it probation. He's an ignorant man, and yet they listen to him. Everything he says, kiss his feet. It's terrible. I don't understand why. I will never understand why. He does not have integrity. He does not have honor. He lies. Everybody knows that. They fact check when they want, and they don't, and they so-called sane wash whatever the hell he says. Oh, this is what he meant to say. No. The media is culpable of all this too. The main, the corporate media and all that, the stuff that he calls fake news and lies and everything. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they talk about in their board meetings. But it isn't for the developing the trust and honor of the American press anymore. It's ratings or some other thing, because they're not developing that. What press used to be. Now it's just entertainment tonight. There's a lot of problems. But, we can't just ignore the people who listen to Trump. Trump's bad enough, but people listen to him. They sell their homes just to buy stock in that social media company that's under, $15? And their own people are selling stock out of that social media thing he's got, Truth Social. Even his own people are selling this stuff. Criminality all around. Let's get better. We need better. Find somebody of value, please. Just somebody who has intelligence, who has ability. He's just a con man. He doesn't care what he says because people don't care what he says. If people cared what he said, he'd be more careful in what he says. But it doesn't matter. He badmouths Detroit while he's standing in Detroit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where he is, what he says. They always say, well, what if Harris said that? What if Obama said that? What if Biden said that? But he said it. Trump said it. Vance says it. Let's be better than this. And I just had to do a clip on this because it's such a shame that you cannot find candidates of higher intellectual ability, prowess, people of dignity and honor, and you have to come up with Trump. It isn't policy. It's horrible. Anyway, we can do better. And if anybody knows why people listen to a convicted felon, they listen to a buffoon who says things that nobody else would listen to in normal conversation, let me know. Put it in the comments. Write it out. Be clear. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Keep hope alive. Character matters. Character matters. Always, always, always. Find people of character. Vote for someone who has some character. Is the promise a guarantee? No. It's just what we have to do. Search our soul. Answer that question. But I'll tell you, Mr. Trump does not have it. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Comment. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Do all those good things if you will. Have a good day. Bye for now.